Sean Myers of the Westmoreland Sports Network, joined by a state champion, Carlee, the catcher for Penn Trafford. You guys win 5-3 today at Penn State. What was the feeling like when that final out was recorded and you knew that you were the state champs in 5A?
It felt amazing. We're like the first team in Penn Trafford to bring home a state title.
Not only the first team to bring home a state title, but the team had not won a state playoff game since 1990. That was, I'm guessing, about 10 years before you were born. Yeah. Was it anything in terms of a mental hurdle for your squad? Because I know the last couple of years you had really good regular seasons, but you kind of fell short in the playoffs. This year, it seemed like it was different. Was that hard to make that leap?
No, I had confidence in all of us to get over the little hurdle.
So when you came to Penn State a couple weeks ago, it was only 11 days ago, did that help maybe ease the nerves coming back here today because you already knew what to expect in terms of the facilities, how the field played?
Yeah, a little bit.
When you guys went down very quickly in the first couple of innings, I asked your head coach, he said that's the same approach as always. Did you feel like there were any nerves in the early going of this game and you settled in, or was it just that the results changed as the game went along?
Well, myself, I was a little anxious and nervous, but then once we scored runs and was hitting the ball, it all eased away.
How great was the support here? It seemed like both teams were so well represented. It was standing room only. What did it feel like to play in this type of environment?
It felt really good, but all the noise, I'm not really too familiar with that because there was a lot, but I just settled down and do it, and I was like, okay, I gotta do my job.
So earlier this week, your team was in a jam. Bases were loaded, nobody out. You ended up getting out of it unscathed against Donegal. Bases loaded again today. You seem to be involved in plays that get your team out of some jams. This time it was a pitch out. Am I correct on
Yes.
that? Take me through that. How did that call come to be, and how was it executed to perfection?
Okay, I'm sure our defensive coach saw that the first base runner was taking a big lead, and I also saw it too, and I looked down at him. I was like, what are we going to do? And then he called out our play, and it was a pitch out, and our second baseman, Madison Forsyth, ran around her, the first base runner, so she really couldn't see her, just sneaking behind her, and then I just threw the ball down just to hopefully get her out.
You have two different pitchers who see a lot of time. You have a junior in Morgan Hilty. You have a freshman in Mia Smith. What contrast is there for you as a catcher handling both of them?
Well, I've caught Morgan all 2 years of starting varsity for me, and having Mia come in is a little different. She's a little quicker, but I tend to just be okay with both of them.
Talking to catcher Carlee Lamacz here of Penn Trafford. So we heard that you guys are going to head to the Creamery, it appears, and get something to eat. What celebration plans do you have now that you're finally done as a high school softball player?
I know we're going out to eat after, and we were maybe hoping to get a team sleepover after, but we know some do have tournaments this weekend. Some can't actually ride the bus home because I think they have to stay up here for their tournament, but
Are you amongst them, or are you going back on the bus?
I'm going back on the bus. It's going to be a nice ride home.
And next up for you is Muskegon next year. Talk about what went into that decision and what you're looking forward to as a collegiate softball player.
So I was looking for more Division III because I want to get into like biology and pre-med. So it would like be easier for my studies to not have to have softball all the time like a Division I player would have or a Division II player would have. And I wasn't really looking for like just Pennsylvania. I was looking anywhere, but not too far. And then she actually reached out to me because she saw me in Ohio playing at a tournament, and then I just connected with her. I went up for a visit, and I really liked the campus.
All right, Carlee Lamacz, the catcher and a state champion for the Penn Trafford Warriors. They win 5-3 over Lampeter Strasburg here at Penn State University.